Preemptive clap. Sup guys, Chris here from Mainely Mesh. Hero Mesh question and answer session today. Gonna try to answer as many of your questions as possible. So the first, Billy Bob, are they still going to make regular East Coast mesh in ECM black? Also, is it going to hold its shape well? Yes, they're absolutely still making regular ECM and ECM black. Just having a different feel with those two meshes, and definitely pretty good shape retention. It's a soft mesh, so there's only so much shape retention you're really gonna have with it. Then, are the hero strings really worth $10? I will say these hero strings are tough. They've done as well with abrasion resistance as anything. I'm sure Greg will talk a little bit more about the construction of the nylons that they use there. It's actually kind of cool. It's like your traditional heavy top nylon, but it feels almost like a cotton shell with a tight nylon core. So those are pretty cool. A lot of people asking if it's similar to String King, and I definitely maintain that it's a very different product, which is part of why we're so excited about it, because it doesn't feel like a copycat. It's going to give you a different feel in your mesh. The best kind of 2-second explanation I have for it so far is if you imagine a baby between Otter Mesh and Money Mesh from Gimalax. And it's funny because I said this a few days ago, and then I know Riley from High Strung Lacrosse commented on one of my pictures and was like, oh, it's like String King and Money Mesh. So clearly a few people think this, but I would definitely say because of the thinner construction and stuff, it feels almost like Otter Mesh and Money Mesh combined. If you used Hero Mesh, oh yeah, also King Pickle 27 makes a good point. They have 5 sidewalls, a screw, 2 nylons, and 3 shooters in the Hero Mesh pack. So you're getting a lot of stuff. Charlie L, if you used Hero Mesh instead of eggs in an omelet, would it still taste good? I doubt it. If Hero Mesh is really temperature proof, I like this one. If Hero Mesh is really temperature proof, does that mean I can play my mixtape next to my stick and Hero Mesh won't catch on fire?
You gonna light my country music award on fire?
Whew. Softness compared to String King Type 2S. Kind of similar in terms of softness. Durability, it's done great durability wise. Really strong mesh. Can you give me some? Give me some of that. What was that song, Sam?
I don't know if it was really YouTube appropriate.
Okay. Anyways, what diamond size is it? It's a 17 millimeter. Actually, I think it's a true 17.5 millimeter weave. Does the striker cost more? No, they're all the same prices in terms of colors. Do you know if 20D Hero Mesh is ever going to happen? I don't know, but I would doubt it. In one of the Silent Strings videos, T-Bird says that Hero Mesh is similar to String King. Also, is it like Money Mesh? Like I said, I really don't think it's similar to String King. I think the biggest differences between these meshes now, since the weaves they're different weaves, but they're all very tight and very grippy. I think the biggest difference has to do with the elasticity of it. And so, String King has a very unique elasticity because of the fibers they use. And Hero Mesh has, and why I say I think it's like a child of Otter Mesh and Money Mesh is because I feel like it's right in between those two meshes in terms of its elasticity. So I don't think it has the same type of snap that String King has. Would you agree for the most part? Like, I don't feel, Sam?
I'm thinking about my answer, and I don't think it does. I think it's like its own.
It's like softer.
It's different.
Yeah, it's a little different.
I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's
different.
It's different.
It's got a unique feel. Hero Mesh compared to Sensei Mesh, Laxroom. A lot of these are comparison questions. Couldn't be more different from Shogun Mesh and Laxroom 5x Mesh, because those are entirely inelastic meshes. Compared to Sensei Mesh, kind of what we talked about with Sensei Mesh, Sensei Mesh has that like old school soft mesh feel, so it's definitely less baggy than that. Would Hero Mesh be a good face-off mesh? Absolutely. Super soft stuff. Greg the Beast has already posted a picture. He's pretty stoked about it. Random trad alert.
Dead battery stopped filming. There you go.
Wait, it's still what? Oh, starting fresh.
No, but it's.
We got,
Well,
did
we'll
it
see.
ever
It's
stop
still
filming?
five minutes, so maybe it didn't stop.
So it
but
didn't stop. It doesn't.
maybe the
usually stop.
screen just paused.
Yeah. Random trad alert. Look at that. Okay, back to Hero Mesh.
Try to treat. Sorry.
Um,
Occasionally leathers.
Is it softer than the regular 15mm mesh? Yes. Do Hero Mesh strings compete with String King strings? They're also two different things. I think Hero Mesh are the most durable strings we've tested. String King strings, they're a little heavier than String King strings are. String King strings are a little lighter. Once again, when we're talking about weight with those sidewall strings, it's a difference of maybe 3 grams. But Hero strings are a little bit thicker. Lacrosse Planet, what's your favorite popsicle flavor? Has to be grape. Do you?
Ooh, good call. I love grapes.
Grape popsicles are the best, dude.
Grape stuff.
How is the hold on it? I gotta say, one of my favorite parts about it is the hold. And initially, kind of in the prototype phase, wasn't as good of hold, and they really, by the time we got the final product, we were pretty blown away with the amount of grip it has, and it does amazingly well in the rain. Still holds its grip really well and dries really quickly, which a lot of waterproof meshes, the water kind of lingers. Not that
You
it's
still get that kind of like squeaky sound when the ball is in the mesh.
yeah, you still have that like
Stuff
grip in it. It's pretty. It's got great hold. What's the difference between ECM Black and Hero Mesh? One's waxed.
One is not like the other.
Jim Malax's Money Mesh had a problem with bagging out. Does Hero Mesh have that problem too? No, it's a less elastic material, and the weave is very tight, so it's really not going to have issues bagging out. Oh, conspiracy theory. Do you think they copied GoPro, like it's called Hero Mesh, and the motto is Be Elite, like GoPro's Be a Hero Mesh GoPro?
No.
Greg killed JFK. That's it.
That's what it is.
Mystery
Problem
solved.
solved.
Wow.
Give me my millions.
What hero uses Hero Mesh? Hercules. Will you guys use hero strings? Yeah, sure.
As far as our strings go, like can you
Is Hero Mesh
that
editable?
should be like an option, like get your stick strung with hero strings or string king
Bam,
strings.
the more you know.
Yeah.
Is Hero Mesh edible? I think this goes back to the will it taste good in eggs thing.
So yes, right?
Is
That's
this the same
correct-
person commenting this?
Is that the correct question? Is yes or answer?
I'm gonna go with no.
Yes.
Why would you want to eat your mesh?
People eat paper.
Put it
That's,
in your stick.
that's like a thing. People eat paper.
It's the same kids who put glue in their ear and eat it out of their
yeah.
ear.
That's a
Some
thing.
people that lick toads. It's there's.
Hey, you kiss enough toads, you're gonna turn into a.
That's
I
a
don't-
kisser.
you're gonna turn into a toad kisser.
You toad licker.
Well, your patterns transfer over for Hero Mesh pretty similarly. It is a little bit less elastic than String King is, so you might find that one or two of the channel lines might be a little bit tighter. But we're still kind of working on that. Thoughts on no wax? Really stoked about the no wax, and their coating is amazing in terms of how it does when really, really, really cold and when really hot. So it definitely covers that whole 140 degree temperature gradient that you might experience when playing lacrosse. I think we're basically getting. There's a few questions about Throne Light. We haven't actually had Throne Light in our hands yet. Jacob Ralston, can you string me ahead? Absolutely. $40 on our website, www.mainlymesh.com.
That was awesome.
I think Oh, will they make a spool for Hero Strings? Once again, I doubt it. The tips are kind of important.
Really?
What is going on?
Hit me in the face with a rubber band.
I wonder if we caught that on camera. I think that's probably about it for now, and definitely in terms of what we know. What
we're
we
still
know about
testing
the product. Yeah, we're still testing. I mean, it's not like we've we've been using the mesh for a good amount of time, but we haven't done a year's worth of testing on it, so still more is up in the air. But yeah, I think that's about it right now. Oh, one kid, this is good. Can you drop the ball on the back of the mesh when it's strung up to see how soft it is? So I'm gonna quickly grab a piece. Is your burn back here?
My burn, yeah, it's up on the wall.
And we have a ball.
On the pocket pounder.
And then we're gonna end this video.
Phenomena.
So can you grab the camera and like
Copyright.
So, ball test, just so you guys can see how soft it is. Keep in mind this is a little bit of a cored out ball, but here it is, pound it in, and soft. It's.
I think that answered the questions. Would it be good for face-off mesh?
Yes, it
Yes.
is. It's soft. So, same thing if we do it on the other side for those face-off guys. Hey, it's a pocket again. Sweet. All right, thanks so much. Catch you guys next time. Oh, God. End the video. Stop it.
Nope, that's still
Stop
on.
it.
That's totally on.